Most people are other people. Their thoughts are someone else's opinions. Oscar Wilde. In an era where individuality seems to fade amidst the clamor of collective norms, this quote resonates as a bitter yet sincere echo. It reminds us that, too often, we borrow the ideas and judgments of others to shape our own thoughts. The freedom to think, an essence that should define us, becomes overshadowed by the imitation of ready-made opinions. We find ourselves trapped in a mold shaped by society, the media, and figures of authority, to the point where our convictions are no longer the product of personal reflection, but rather a mosaic of borrowed thoughts. The influence of conformity subtly permeates our daily lives. From an early age, we are encouraged to adopt preconceived behaviors and ideas, reinforced by our family, education, and social environment. While this socialization shapes us, it also risks extinguishing the flame of independent thought. Many of us end up accepting truths that are not truly ours, as if our own voice had been drowned out by the noise of collective opinions. This phenomenon is far from trivial. It raises fundamental questions about the authenticity of our being. Who are we, if we are merely reflections of others? The resulting inner conflict is profound. The desire for independent thinking clashes with the ease of adopting prepackaged beliefs. We find ourselves questioning, doubting our own ideas, only to ultimately conform to what the majority appears to think. This compromise deprives us of the richness of our personal intuition and is particularly concerning, as diversity of thought is the driving force behind all progress. Without individuality, creativity withers, and society becomes trapped in stagnation, where evolution slows to a crawl. However, becoming aware of this reality is the first step toward intellectual liberation. Recognizing our tendency to lose ourselves in the opinions of others invites us to cultivate an inner space where our thoughts can flourish freely, untainted by uniformity. This involves developing the ability to question, to challenge what is presented to us as universal truth. The path to authenticity is not easy. It requires courage, perseverance, and a constant reassessment of our beliefs. Yet by daring to explore this space of personal reflection, we can hope to rediscover our true identity. Education plays a crucial role in this journey. Instead of instilling prepackaged ideas, it would be far more beneficial to teach the art of questioning, the value of critical thinking, and the right to think differently. By encouraging individuals to form their own opinions, we pave the way for a society where authenticity prevails over conformity. In doing so, we break the invisible chains that bind us to the ideas of others and elevate our individual voices, unique and irreplaceable. The psychological impact of this liberation cannot be underestimated. By detaching from external opinions, we regain a stronger sense of self-confidence and a genuinely earned self-esteem. The freedom to think becomes an act of rebellion against the mediocrity of imitation, a heartfelt cry to celebrate one's uniqueness. Each person, by asserting their singularity, contributes to collective enrichment, for the diversity of perspectives is the foundation of a dynamic and evolving society. Yet, recognizing this truth is not enough to change the paradigm. One must also confront the fear of judgment, the deep-seated dread of being excluded or ridiculed for daring to think differently. The path to authenticity is fraught with obstacles, but it is also marked by small victories that, when accumulated, transform our relationship with ourselves and the world. By cultivating our own thoughts, we become the architects of our destiny, capable of resisting the siren call of uniformity and embracing the richness of our individuality. Ultimately, this quote challenges us to reclaim our inner voice. The freedom to think is not a luxury, but a necessity for living a truly authentic life. It is up to us to choose not to be mere receptacles of others' ideas, but to become the creators of our own convictions. For it is within this intellectual autonomy that the true strength of humanity lies, the ability to write its own story, far from the well-trodden paths of conformity.